Hi everyone, welcome. So what's going on this weekend? Should we have a look at the vibes of the weekend? So this is for mental and emotional aspects of what's going on this weekend. So silly season is upon us. So let's have a look at your mental clarity and also what's going on the emotional level. So, quick shuffle. Do the mental first. So, let's have a look. So, for mental clarity is very important this week. More so going in. So, we have the Seven of Swords here. So, on the mental aspect this weekend, remember to own your thoughts. Don't allow others to take away what you yourself are. Your opinion matters, and who you trust also matters. So, when we get the Seven of Swords, sometimes we have to really protect our own opinions and who we are. We cannot allow others to take our empowerment away. So with mental clarity, we need to be strong. We need to be wise within how we bring ourselves to a certain situation. So if people are trying to overpower us and kind of steal our opinions and our thoughts, we as people, as individuals, need to set aside time to realise we're important. So your opinion matters, but more importantly, the opinion of yourself. So sit back this weekend and realise I am important. Also, my opinion matters. Or does it? You don't have to take on an opinion that you've guarded so fiercely, because at the end of the day, or even in 100 years' time, does this opinion hurt your mental clarity? Is it worth protecting? So if someone does say blah, 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 and you're suddenly defending that, it's like, are you defending yourself or the opinion? So really revise why we struggle on the mental side of keeping to an opinion. So you don't have to battle with another opinion, because at the end of the day, it's just through the mind. It's not who we are on the bigger picture. Moving forward, we've got the Six of Earth on the mental side. So giving and taking and receiving and giving is the part of the same thing. Sometimes a bit of good advice or a bit of cheery encouragement is going to help people over the weekend. So if you have to give yourself some advice, some friendly advice, or take advice from someone, ask for help. You know, that's very important if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, or if you feel empowered to give to other people. This is a great time to actually do that over the weekend. So those people that you may not have been in contact with for a long time, now is a brilliant time to pick up the phone or email or DM them and say how you're doing, thinking of you, and see if they need any help. That's a good card to actually do. So you've also got the King of Fire, which is a wonderful card to really think how you are maintaining your creativity in life and how you can put into action moving forward into the new year. So yeah, ruling yourself in an analytical way, perhaps, very strong, very persuasive, using a wonderful tool of imagination and visualization to see the beauty of who you are, to move through what you're going to put into action maybe the following week. So this weekend is a great time to not only have a little laughter and a little bit of fun, think up jokes or something like that. It's going to help you move through difficulties within the mindset. Moving on, we have the Three of Wands. So the opportunity to rethink what you've gone on before is going to bring about a sense of achievement. So what you've already set about and what you're in control of, perhaps, on the creative scale, maybe you're deciding to have a new relationship or a new job or anything that can actually start. Now you've got the power this weekend to sort of go, yeah, I feel it's coming. So revising again what you're going to achieve and make it happen. Kind of write down the new plans for the week ahead and also the new year. So that's on the mental side. Now if you look on the emotional side, what's going on the emotional side, we can have those two together for you this weekend. Okay, so let's have a look at the emotional side. Okay, so right, so with the Nine of Wands here, we're having a look at being overprotective. Maybe you've been hurt, and we can see that with the Seven of Swords. So the mind and the heart are kind of in one of those stances where somebody might be throwing some opinions at you, or you may have just revisited some painful memories this weekend, and you're just trying to think, well, do I go forward? So be gentle, be kind with your heart, and just have the strength of character to wait for, if you want to, and if you want to go forward, go forward. It's just one of those things where life does throw us situations that we have to become stronger. So becoming stronger, you are going to do that because you've demonstrated you're the king of fire at the moment, so you're able to be in charge of that and really make it sort of dissolve. Moving on, we've got the Page of Water, which is great. So maybe you can go to a social event this weekend safely. And really look at life and emotions and what you're going to bring to the table going on to next year. This is very, very important. So learning to accept, learning to love again is also a great aspect to actually take on board. Nice one. Also, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're wondering this weekend whether things are going to move in the right direction, the answer will be yes for you. So that is very fortunate moving forward. That is under the King of Wands. So if anyone wanted to start a new relationship or have that kind of aspect where bringing a new opportunity, this is a great time to set that in motion this weekend. Looking good. And finally, you've got the World. So everything this weekend will come to an understanding of how the elements have come together. Literally, all the elements have come together for you. That is under the Three of Wands. So you are going to have this fantastic opportunity this weekend. So make use of all what you've learned so far about relationships, about manifesting, visualization, all those things, and ask your guardian angels to help you, especially Jophiel. So Archangel Jophiel is going to really help you come together and realize that some things that you have learned are no longer applicable, and it sometimes is the unlearning that needs to happen to make the way for the newness. When we have this world situation, it's like a chapter has ended. So emotionally, for yourselves, look at the newness, look at, come forward. You know, it's like we don't have to stay on the battle lines, on the sidelines anymore. If we have a nice attitude, a young attitude, an innocent attitude, and see a vision for the new future, then this weekend will be very, very successful in moving things forward. So let's read you a moonology card, because things do change, don't they? And with the moonology card we can see what's going on, because there are a few weird elementally factors going on in the universe. All those moons and the planets, and it's a little bit chaotic up there. Not really. You don't have to be affected by them at all. But let's have a look what some of you need to know. Moving forward at the weekend, let's find out. So for some of you, we've got step out of your comfort zone, and I agree. So sometimes when we're protecting ourselves with the 9 of swords, 9 of fire, we don't want to move forward. But forward we do have to do. It is difficult at this time of the year to understand what's gone on throughout the year. But when we step outside our comfort zone, we expand. We expand into a consciousness that will help us on an emotional side. So this is very good for you. Take the challenge and really see that the King of Swords is something to be proud of within the mental aspect. And if you can be your own power, your own energy and your own creativity, then you can step outside your comfort zone and rule who you want to be in the following week ahead and going into 2021. Okay, so thank you for your time and lots of love, and have fun this weekend. I'll see you soon.